Hi, Ho Keegan the vlog here. Welcome back to TR3 Wrench Time. Yes, it is time to get back to the TR3 project. We have a rolling and running chassis for a TR3. We are missing a body. Well, not anymore. We have a second TR3 with a donor body that we are going to use while we pursue what the heck is going on with my actual body. So let's take a look around this car and see what it's going to take to get a drivable TR3 for the upcoming springtime. Let's get into it.
Stop. Ready? Yeah. You want to pull that? We got to go up that hill. You want to do the... Send it. You want to send it? Send it. Now the hard part starts, right?
Ooh.
You actually have to work on it now.
Yeah. Okay, people, it's flashback time. This channel was actually started to document the restoration of my dad's 1961 Triumph TR3A, and man, this was rusty. So I went about trying to learn how to do metalwork, welding, all of this. This was all bad, and I spent a few months trying to make it right, and I really just wasn't satisfied with how it was turning out, the quality of work that I was doing. So I packed everything up and took it over to a shop that is well known for doing this type of work, specifically on British roadsters. This is on the eastern shore of Maryland. I won't say any more about this location just because, well, things haven't gone well. And this was over 3 years ago now, and I still have not gotten this body back, and I don't know what the condition is of it. So the plan was I was going to hand off the body for them to do. I was going to work on the chassis at my shop, and that's what I did. I went about restoring all of the little bits on the car, on the chassis, took it all apart, and painted everything in satin black. With all of the prep done, some folks and I at the shop put this chassis back together. We got the engine restored professionally by John Tokar up in Union Bridge, Maryland. Highly recommend this shop. These guys are awesome. They do fantastic work. Very good quality. Really nice guys to work with. Exactly what I needed, and the car got a completely refreshed engine. So that goes on the chassis. All of the suspensions on the chassis, and we turned this thing back into a roller, which was really exciting. So here we are rocking and rolling on putting this chassis back together. Unbeknownst to us, the body wasn't really being worked on at all. And this was a special day for us. This was the first time this car rolled again after completely disassembling it, going for a complete restoration of this car. And here it is running for the first time since the 1970s, probably. So we got this car running, ready to go for a body, and then we waited. So after years of waiting for my body to be finished, I got a little frustrated and impatient. I found this on Facebook Marketplace in North Carolina for sale. The starting condition of this body is a little bit better than the one that I started with. Actually, it's a lot better, which is why I bought it. And we hauled this thing back down to the shop, and the plan is we are going to put this body on the completed chassis. See where this goes. So here we are, several months after picking this car up. It's winter time now, and it's time to actually start working on removing the body from this frame, fixing it as best we can, and putting it on the restored chassis from the original TR3 project. And as you can see, the body in this car, it looks pretty rough from the outside, but on closer inspection, there are far, far fewer holes in this car than the other one. So the trunk is completely solid. You know, it doesn't look great, but it's solid metal. There aren't any holes in it, which is far different than the one that I started with, was holy pretty much everywhere. Even the spare tire compartment is solid. And all the little pieces that came off of it, the cover is solid. The body panels are solid for the most part. Some have some repair work done to them, but the repair work's done. And vastly different here, the rear shelf. The horizontal piece and the vertical piece is solid. It's solid all the way to the floor pans. Even the backs of the floor pans on this car are solid. The fronts are another story, but these are all typically rusted out here at the front of the floor pans. But what's special about this one is the rust doesn't continue up into the firewall or on the sides of the car. So this is, again, in much better shape than the one I started with. So we are truly back to TR3 Wrench Time. I hope you enjoyed this one. Let me know in the comments if you are excited or you don't really care about the TR3 project. Either way, love to hear from you in the comments. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time at TR3 Wrench Time.